Hey, this is Van. I'm jamming in the van at NAMM for Elixir Strings 2020. I'm from Australia. I'm from the Sunshine Coast. I've been living there my whole life up until about a year ago when I moved to Nashville, Tennessee. My dad put a guitar in my hands when I was 13, and then a few years later, I bought my first guitar, which was a Maton guitar. I had the guitar signed by the Emmanuel brothers, and that guitar is still sitting in Australia waiting for me when I go back every year for a tour. I've been playing guitar for about 20 years now. My musical background consists of playing in heavy metal bands. I was a bass guitarist before I learned how to play the acoustic guitar. And then I discovered Celtic fingerstyle when I was about 16 or 17, and then later discovering people like Andy McKee and Antoine Dufour on YouTube, which really opened my mind to open tunings and percussive playing. And I've been writing music for the acoustic guitar ever since. I've been playing Elixir Strings for probably 15 years. And I still remember the moment where I decided I was going to be an Elixir player, and that was when I changed strings, and the new strings of a different brand, they didn't sound great at all, and I actually ended up taking those off and putting old Elixirs on my guitar and going on with the recording in the studio. I love the feel of the strings. I love the lack of string torque. I like to be able to get from the 1st fret to the 12th fret, slides, and crazy techniques without that string torque and the squeak. And they're just really comfortable to play, and they sound great. These strings handle really well in different temperatures. I've definitely pushed them to their limit. You know, playing outdoor shows in Australia where I'm just sweating buckets and I'm playing for hours. And then I've played in Canada where, you know, we're loading out in minus 40 degrees Celsius and it stands up fine. It's ready for the next gig the next day. They last for months. They sound great in the studio. To me, it always sounds like Elixir Strings add about $1,000 worth of value in the tone of a guitar.